Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's this kind of honest prayer in Mark. There's this guy who his son has a mute spirit, and he goes to Jesus and he says, "Hey, man, the disciples couldn't heal him, you know." And after Jesus kind of says, "Well, you know, they're kind of faithless. They're being faithless, you know," but he says. And that's where Jesus says all, you know, what does he say? He says, all things are possible to him who believes. You know, that's that's a pretty bold statement, you know. And then the father cries out, "I believe." And then immediately he says, "Help my unbelief," you know. and I think that's an honest,
that's a
beautiful prayer from that guy. And I think I can relate to that a little bit, you know, like I believe. But then there's always this, would you really for me? Or would you, you know, and I think, I just want to encourage people, like, wherever you're at with it, just cry out to God, because that is an act of faith, like Phil said. But it's also, God will meet you right there because he is in that moment with you.
And that might be the mustard seed, because think about it as on a razor's edge of what you just said. In order to cry out to him, "Help me with my unbelief," means you believe he would or could help you with your unbelief.
Right.
Which is just a little bit of belief at least.
Right. Exactly.
So that might be
it's
your
a mustard seed.
You know,
Right.
it might move some mountains in your life. And I just think, just trust that God's moving.